Inilabas na nga ng Miss Universe Philippines Organization ng introduction video ng mga kandidata kung saan dito ay nagkaroon ng pagkakataon ng mga kandidata na ipakilala ang kanilang sarili. Kanya-kanyang paandar ang mga ito ng iba't ibang mga trivia at fun facts tungkol sa kanila. Tignan natin kung sino sa itinuturing na 5 frontrunners ng kompetisyon ang may pinakamagandang introduction video. Muli nating bigyan ng score or rating at assessment or judging ang kanilang introduction video. Ako bilang isang judge, yes, judge, dito sa channel na ito, ang isa sa hinahanap ko ay at ang pinaka-importante para sa akin is yung pagiging relatability. Gusto ko sa isang queen or beauty queen ay madaling makarelate sa kanya yung mga tao. Ayoko ng queen or beauty queen na parang the world revolves around her, na parang everything is all about her. Because as a beauty queen, especially as a Miss Universe Philippines, you're not just here to represent yourself, but you're also representing the people of the Philippines, the Republic of the Philippines. Kaya nararapat lang na dapat ay relatable ka sa mga bawat Pinoy. The delivery of your words is also very critical. Your gestures speak louder than your words. So when you do an interview, a speech in front of the public, malalaman ng tao kung ini-edgos o chinacharot-charot mo lang kami. So my advice is be mindful of your gestures as they speak louder than your words, especially the eye contact and the mannerisms. Okay? Are we clear about that? Okay, let's begin starting off with Sultan Kudarat. In her introduction video, she talks about representing the coffee capital of the Philippines, Sultan Kudarat.
Hey you! Chelsea Fernandez here, 25, representing the coffee capital of the Philippines, Sultan Kudarat.
She talks about how she would pretend in front of the mirror, pretending to be someone with a brush or a deodorant.
For me, I have always loved pretending a brush or deodorant was my microphone.
And according to her, little did she know she would later become what she used to pretend in front of the mirror, a graduate of mass communication majoring in broadcasting.
Little did I know that playful spirit would guide me to become a graduate of mass communication majoring in broadcasting.
And then she ended it by asking, "What's your mirror moment?"
You, what's your mirror moments?
Okay, for her introduction video, here are my thoughts. Maraming beses ko na kasi itong napanood, yung ganitong klaseng ng mga introduction video, like countless of times. Although, they were only given less than 30 seconds for this, but it would have been nice if she had talked about herself and then relating it to the city she's representing. Like for instance, when I was a child, I would always pretend to be a graduate of mass comm majoring in broadcasting in front of the mirror. And now that I finally made my dream come true, I would love to produce a show or a content showcasing the beauty of Sultan Kudarat. Parang ganon yung effect niya. So for her introduction video, I'm sorry but medyo nakulangan ako. I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 10. Okay. Next up is Taguig's Katrina Legado. In her introduction video, she talks about her being an adrenaline junkie. According to her, she does boxing, free diving, sports and racing, hiking, and a lot more.
Your Queen Mountaineer ng Taguig, Katrina Legado. I'm a certified adrenaline junkie, boxing, freediving, Spartan racing, and hiking.
She also gave out a fun fact about her where people would call her an 8th mountain girl because she was able to climb 8 beautiful mountains of the Philippines. And
Not so secret fact about me, they call me the 8th mountain girl since I've climbed over 8 beautiful peaks in the Philippines.
And she plans to do more, including conquering the Miss Universe Philippines crown.
And I'm just getting started. So what's next to conquer? the Miss Universe Philippines crown.
Okay, let's talk about this. I love this. Yes, I do love it. Why? Because in her introduction video, she did not focus only on herself, only about herself, all by herself, just by herself. She was able to relate herself to the beautiful nature of the Philippines, especially the part where she said that she was able to climb the 8 mountains of the Philippines. And I like the fact that not only did she say that, but she was actually on top of the mountain. So, kumbaga, hindi charot-charot o hindi eme-eme lang yung kinukuda niya sa introduction video niya. She was able to show it off. Plus, yung pagiging adrenaline junkie niya, which a lot of people like me can relate to it. Diba? So yeah, I thought her introduction video was strong and true to what it says. I liked it. I'm giving her a 10 out of 10. This is the introduction video that I'm looking for. Relatability, sincerity, and authenticity are all complete. Perfect 10 out of 10. Okay, next up is Sinilon Laguna's Ileana Marie Aduana. In her introduction video, she gave out a fun fact about herself, where she said that her parents, when she was a baby, they initially thought that she couldn't speak or couldn't hear because according to her, she was able to speak when she was about 3 years old.
So today, fun facts muna tayo. Nung pinanganak ako, akala ni na mom hindi ako marunong magsalita or makarinig because I only learned how to express and communicate when I turned 3 years old.
And now they cannot stop her from talking. And she also said that she knows how to speak her native dialect, Bisaya.
Ngayon, di naman ako mapigil kakasalita. And kabalo na ako magbisaya tungod sa akong mga trabaho at mga kaibigan. Pero gamay lang ha.
Also, she talks about how she passed her MTLE board exams in 2018. But according to her, she was underage at that time. So she had to wait until she turned 21 to get her license.
Now, fast forward to 2018, MPLE board exams, I passed it, but I was still underage at the time, so I had to wait till I turned 21 to get my professional license.
For her introduction video, since she talked about her childhood, it would have been nice sana if she showed a photo of her when she was 3 to support her statements. And it would have been nice sana if she had said a fun fact about herself where she would relate it to the city she's representing, Sinaloa, Laguna. You know what I mean? And not a lot of people can relate to someone being able to pass the board exam at a young age. It would have been nice sana if instead of saying that, she said how she was able to do it, the struggle that she went through, because to me it sounded like she was bragging or something like that. And then when I was watching her introduction video, I was distracted with her inconsistent eye contact with the camera. Like whenever she would say something about herself, she would look down. Because of that, I did not feel the sincerity and authenticity from her with her delivery of words. And the facial expressions turned me off as well. I felt like I'm disconnected from her. Like there was no connection at all for her introduction video. I'm sorry, but I'm giving her a 3 out of 10. I wasn't impressed. I did not like it. Okay, next is Quezon Province's Atisa Manalo. In her introduction video, she talks about her being an accountant by day and a gamer at night. She talks about how she spent 3 days to finish a game she was playing. It's Hogwarts Legacy, where she almost completed it at 99%.
I'm an accountant by day and a gamer at night. There's this one time where I spent 3 days finishing the game Hogwarts Legacy to 99% completion.
She said halos wala na daw siyang tulog, walang kain, walang ligo, and she said pa, ew.
Halos walang tulog, walang kain, walang ligo. Yo. She
also said that she could sing the entire Salbakuta song called Stupid Love, which she even sang it to prove she can.
Only my close friends know about this. Ako sa'yo, kalaway pag-ibig mo ay tunay. Is I can sing the entire lyrics of Salbacuta's Stupid Love by heart.
And I actually love her introduction video. I thought it was very, 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 very relatable. The part where she said she spent 3 days na halos walang ligo, tulog, kain, and she even said, ew, just to finish the game. Sobrang nakaka-relate ako doon. Not only me, but also a lot of us have done that as well. And also, who could not relate to the popular song of Salbacuta's Stupid Love? Like, I do remember back in the early 2000s, I used to sing that as well. Kasi super sikat niya. And I guess all of us, I mean, many of us did, I believe. And also, the delivery of her words was very relatable. She was having fun, she was even singing it, and pinakita niya na she was playing a game, huh? And this is what I want from introduction video. Another strong one here. I'm giving her a 10 out of 10. Perfect. I love it. The relatability is there, authenticity and sincerity. I love it. Perfect 10 out of 10. Okay, last but not the least, Muntinlupa's Winwin Marquez. In her introduction video, she gave out a fun fact about herself that according to her, emerald is her birthstone and she was wearing a ring with an emerald stone on it.
Universe, I am Teresita Sen Winwin Marquez, 32, representing Muntinlupa City.
I love the fact na pinakita din yung emerald ring to support her statement. Okay, that's good ha. I love that.
Did you know my birthstone is an emerald? Since then, green has been my favorite color and my lucky one too.
And she's also wearing this green dress. She said na green has been her favorite and lucky color daw. She also talks about how she has a connection, a bond with the city she's representing, Muntinlupa, because Muntinlupa daw is also known as the Emerald City. She finishes her introduction video that everything is not coincidence with her city, Muntinlupa.
And I've always felt a special bond with Muntinlupa, also known as the Emerald City. Coincidence? I think not.
Okay, let's talk about this. I love this as well. I'll tell you why. Her delivery of words was really good. I felt the sincerity and the authenticity as well. I love the fact that she wore a ring with an emerald stone on it to support her statement. And I love how she was able to relate her birthstone emerald to the city she's representing, Muntinlupa. I did not know about that. Ngayon ko lang nalaman na Muntinlupa pala is the Emerald City of the Philippines. See, that's what I'm talking about in the beginning of this video. Now, when you do a video like this, gusto nating makitang lahat kung paano i-relate ng queen yung characteristics or traits niya sa city na nire-represent niya para as audience and judges, makaka-relate din tayo, diba? Because as a Miss Universe Philippines queen, you're not just representing yourself and your dreams here, you're also representing the people of the Philippines, the Republic of the Philippines. So, ipakita mo sa amin kung paano kami makaka-relate sa'yo. And clearly, Winwin was able to do that in her introduction video. So, see, I did not know about that na connected pala yung birthstone niya na emerald sa city na nire-represent niya dahil tinatawag din pala ito na Emerald City. Perfect! I love it! Another great one here. This is definitely a 10 out of 10. I love it. And so there you have it. Ayan. Agree ba kayo sa mga scores na binigay ko? Agree ba kayo sa naging assessment ko sa kanilang introduction video? What do you have to say about it? Let me hear you, Kuda. Dali, comment mo na yan.